Paul Frederick Simon, born on October 13, 1948, age 78, in Newark, New Jersey, USA, is an American musician, singer, songwriter, and actor. Simon's musical career was spanned 7 decades. He reached fame and commercial success as half of the duo Simon and Garfunkel, formed in 1956 with Art Garfunkel. Simon was responsible for writing nearly all of their songs, including US #1 singles, The Sound of Silence. Arthur Ira Garfunkel was born on November 5, 1941, age 78, in New York City, New York. He's an American singer, poet, and actor. He is best known for his partnership with Paul Simon in the folk rock duo Simon and Garfunkel.
Narrow streets made of cobblestones. The poem was set in a narrow street, showing the author's vision of a superficial, dark world. As he rises, walking the street alone and seeing a street lamp at the end of it, subway walls and tenement halls. Before the end of the song, it is mentioned that the author had visioned neon signs of some kind written on subway walls. So as he walks through the narrow streets, he reaches a subway where the people are bowing and praying to the neon signs. The author or the composer is the main character of the story. He tells the story in his first-person point of view. He woke up in a dream seeing visions like people who are showing ignorance and apathy. The speaker wakes up in the dark night and wanted to tell somebody about his dream. He addressed the darkness as his old friend and started to describe his dream like he did. He said that a vision left its seeds and it was rooted in his brain. When he was sleeping, he could still realize the vision, but had no words to express it. In his dreams, he walked alone in the narrow streets under the light of a street lamp. When he turned his collar, a flash of neon light would dazzle him. The light would make the scene as if it was have been daylight and explain the meaning of silence. In the light, he would see more than 10,000 people. They were not using the voice, but they were expressing thoughts as if by words. They were not giving attention to hearing, but they were receiving sounds with their ears. They were writing songs although nobody was singing them, and no one had the courage to break the silence. The speaker called the people in his dreams fools, and said that silence grows like a cancer. He asked them to hear his advice and to hold their arms, but his words had no effects on them. Instead of listening to him, the people are worshipping the neon god. They made and then a sign lit up and said, "The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls." Although it is ironic for silence to have a sound, the poem is about how the author sees visions of people's ignorance when he is alone and in awe silence. For example, people are craving attention in social media without thinking about consequences and what other people would feel or say. Everyone keeps on doing things that can please themselves without thinking about the criticisms they will receive. People are turning a blind eye to the voice of everyone and only listens to their own thoughts. Ignorance. The song expresses the discontent for humans who do not care to pay attention to anything or anyone. They are hearing without listening, and are not willing to detach themselves from what is superficial. People simply assimilate the world as it is without challenging it, since no one dare to disturb the sound of silence. Loneliness. The author shares that the dream that he had before bothers him every time he meets darkness or becomes alone. We should learn how to listen and appreciate the thoughts of other people so that ignorance and selfishness won't spread around us.